Today we journey across some of the most remarkable natural wonders of Asia, landscapes that reveal the incredible power of the natural world. From the frozen peaks of the Himalayas to the scorching sands of distant deserts, Asia is a continent of immense scale and breathtaking diversity. Here, the forces of wind, water, fire, and time have shaped the land into forms both sublime and surreal. Asia is vast, stretching across more than 40 million square kilometers, and within its borders, nature works on a grand canvas. Towering mountains rise into thin, icy air. Deep, ancient forests shroud secrets beneath emerald canopies. Volcanic islands emerge from restless seas, and deserts expand endlessly, shimmering under the relentless sun. Each environment is a testament to the elemental energies that have sculpted them over millions of years. As we set forth, let us open our senses to the wonders that await. High-altitude lakes of sapphire blue, wind-carved cliffs, singing dunes, and the haunting silence of forgotten ruins. This is a journey into the heart of Asia's hidden natural marvels, a voyage through time, and a celebration of the astonishing beauty and diversity of our planet. At an elevation of nearly 4,500 meters above sea level, Somoriri sits cradled in the embrace of the Himalayas, a lake of profound serenity, its waters deep blue and impossibly clear. The air here is thin and crisp, carrying with it a sense of rarefied stillness. Surrounding peaks, dusted with snow, reflect upon the lake's surface, creating a mirror that doubles the beauty of the sky above and the grandeur of the mountains beyond. In this remote sanctuary, silence reigns supreme. Even the wind which races across the high plateau seems to pause at the water's edge, as if in reverence. The lake's shores are sparsely dotted with hardy grasses and wildflowers, their colors vibrant against the stark, rocky earth. Here, bar-headed geese and black-necked cranes find refuge, thriving in a world untouched by the noise of civilization. So, Moriri is more than a body of water. It is a place where the Himalayan landscape reflects not only in the lake's surface, but in the soul of all who visit. The sensation is one of stillness and reflection, as if time itself slows to match the unhurried rhythm of the high mountains. It is a reminder that in the world's most extreme environments, beauty finds a way to endure. This tranquil expanse has been shaped by glaciers and tectonic forces over epochs, its waters fed by snowmelt and glacial streams. The result is a landscape where nature's power is expressed, not through violence, but through an enduring, meditative calm. Far to the north, beyond the Annapurna and Dhaulagiri massifs, lies Upper Mustang, a high-altitude desert that appears frozen in time. Here, wind is the master sculptor, carving dramatic cliffs and canyons from the ochre earth. The landscape is marked by sweeping valleys, ancient caves, and labyrinthine riverbeds, all shaped by relentless gales that have blown for millennia. Upper Mustang's isolation is palpable. Ancient paths snake through the barren hills, connecting settlements that cling to tradition and memory. The air is dry and thin, and the sun beats down on red and gold cliffs, where shadows create mysterious patterns that shift with the day. Every stone, every crevice, seems to echo with the whispers of travelers and traders who have crossed these routes for centuries. The sense of timelessness here is profound. Monasteries perched precariously on ridges, prayer flags fluttering in the wind, imbue the land with a spiritual presence. Wild horses roam the plains, and the silence is broken only by the sigh of the wind and the distant call of a raven. Upper Mustang is a place where the boundaries between past and present blur, and the landscape itself feels ancient and wise. Nature, in Upper Mustang, is both architect and storyteller. The wind, in particular, has left its indelible mark, shaping not only the land, but the culture of those who call this hidden kingdom home. In the wide-open steppe of Kazakhstan, the golden dunes of Altin Imel rise unexpectedly from the plain, their curves sculpted by the ceaseless wind. Among these dunes is one of nature's strangest phenomena, the singing dune. When the wind is just right, or when the sand shifts underfoot, the dune emits a deep, resonant hum that echoes across the emptiness. The sound is eerie and captivating, a song written by the land and performed endlessly for those who listen. Surrounding the dune, the steppe stretches to the horizon, dotted with hardy shrubs and the footprints of wild antelope. Here, silence dominates, broken only by the wind's music and the occasional rustle of dry grass. Alta Nimel is a landscape of contrasts, vastness and intimacy, silence and sound. The golden light of dawn reveals exquisite patterns on the dunes, while at sunset, shadows stretch long and mysterious across the sand. This is a place where one can feel the immensity of nature and the solitude it brings. To walk here is to be reminded of the power of simple elements, sand, wind, and time, to create something utterly unique. Across the deserts of Jordan sprawls Wadi Rum, a landscape that could belong to another world. Towering sandstone mountains rise abruptly from the red sand, their surfaces etched with the scars of wind and rain. The sunlight here is fierce, painting the cliffs in hues of gold, crimson, and purple, while casting deep shadows that amplify the sense of mystery and scale. The red sand plains stretch to the horizon, broken only by the occasional acacia or the winding tracks of camels. At dawn and dusk, the sky becomes a canvas of shifting colors, and the silence is absolute, a silence so profound that even the smallest sound is magnified. Bedouin tribes have traversed these lands for generations, their stories woven into the very fabric of the desert. Wadi Rum's grandeur is matched by its sense of isolation. Ancient petroglyphs adorn the rocks, evidence of human presence stretching back millennia. The landscape invites exploration, but also contemplation. A place to marvel at the artistry of nature, sculpted over eons by wind, water, and time. Standing in Wadi Rum, one cannot help but feel dwarfed by the scale of it all. The Valley of the Moon is a reminder of the planet's raw beauty, its ability to inspire awe, and the enduring power of elemental forces. On the borderlands of Turkey and Armenia lies Ani, the ghostly remains of a once great city, now surrendered to the grasslands. Ruined churches and fortress walls stand in silent testament to a vibrant past, their stones softened by centuries of wind and rain. Here, history and nature coexist in a delicate balance, each lending the other a sense of majesty and melancholy. The open plains surrounding Ani are a sea of wildflowers and swaying grass, where butterflies drift and birdsong fills the air. The river Akurian traces a deep gorge below the city's walls, its waters reflecting the changing sky. In spring, the ruins are framed by a riot of color, while in winter, snow dresses the stones in somber white. Walking among the remnants, one feels the presence of those who lived and dreamed here, a city at the crossroads of empires, now reclaimed by silence. The arches and domes, though broken, frame vistas of endless sky and rolling hills, inviting reflection on the passage of time. Ani's story is written not only in stone, but in the landscape that has slowly enfolded it. It is a place where the grandeur of nature and the echoes of civilization merge, creating an atmosphere of haunting beauty. Tucked away in the mountains of Kazakhstan, Lake Kindy is a scene from a dream. A turquoise lake, its waters impossibly clear, dotted with the ghostly trunks of drowned trees. Born from a landslide over a century ago, the lake flooded a pine forest, leaving the upper branches to rise eerily above the surface, while their submerged limbs remain preserved in the cold, mineral-rich water. The effect is surreal. In the morning mist, the tree trunks emerge like the masts of a sunken fleet, their pale forms reflected in the stillness below. The surrounding forest, lush and green, adds to the sense of otherworldliness, a hidden world, both above and below the waterline. The silence here is profound, broken only by the gentle lapping of waves or the call of a distant jay. Fish dart among the submerged branches, and sunlight filters through the water in shafts of emerald and blue. It is a place where time seems suspended, each moment held in perfect balance. Lake Kindy is a testament to nature's ability to transform disaster into beauty. Where once was destruction, now stands one of the most unique and tranquil landscapes in all of Asia. In the far north of Pakistan lies the Hunza Valley, a place of staggering beauty where the world's highest mountains crowd the horizon. Snow-capped summits pierce the sky, glaciers wind their way down into emerald valleys, and terraced fields climb the hillsides in a patchwork of green and gold. The scale here is almost overwhelming. Rugged peaks, Rakaposhi, Ultarsar, and Ladyfinger, tower over the valley floor, their faces etched by centuries of ice and wind. Villages are nestled among fruit orchards and apricot groves, their stone houses built to weather both the harsh winters and the swift torrents of spring melt. life in Hunza flows to the rhythm of the seasons. In spring, blossoms paint the valley in delicate hues. In summer, the air is filled with the scent of ripening fruit and wildflowers. Glacial rivers trace sparkling lines through the valley, nourishing everything they touch. The people of Hunza, renowned for their hospitality and resilience, live in harmony with this dramatic landscape. Hunza Valley is more than a place. It is an experience of awe, a reminder of the grandeur and generosity of nature. Off the southern coast of Japan lies Yakushima, an island draped in ancient cedar forests and shrouded in perpetual mist. Here, some trees have stood for over 1,000 years, their massive trunks clothed in moss and lichen, roots twisting over rocks and streams. The forest floor is a tapestry of green, ferns, mosses, and flowering plants thriving in the island's damp, mild climate. Rain falls almost daily, feeding countless streams and waterfalls that weave through the forest. The air is thick with the scent of earth and pine, and the constant hum of insects and birdsong fills the silence. Shafts of sunlight pierce the canopy, illuminating hidden corners where deer graze and monkeys play. Walking among these giants, one is struck by a sense of timelessness. The trees here have witnessed the rise and fall of empires, the passing of generations. In their presence, the rush of modern life falls away, replaced by the slow, patient rhythm of nature. Yakushima is a sanctuary for rare and endangered species, a living relic of Japan's primeval forests. Far from any mainland, adrift in the Arabian Sea, lies Socotra, a place so unique, it is often described as the most alien-looking island on Earth. The landscape is dominated by the extraordinary dragonblood trees, their umbrella-shaped crowns casting deep shadows on the stony ground. Their crimson sap, once prized as a cure-all, gives the island its legendary name. Socotra's isolation has produced a wealth of plant and animal life found nowhere else. Frankincense trees cling to rocky cliffs, while bottle-shaped succulents dot the arid plains. The air is scented with wildflowers and the salt of the nearby sea, and the island's silence is broken only by the wind and the distant call of seabirds. To walk on Socotra is to enter a living laboratory of evolution. Every turn reveals new forms, lizards with turquoise tails, birds with haunting cries, and insects adapted to the island's harsh, sun-baked environment. The sense of otherworldliness is profound, and the connection to nature, immediate. Socotra stands as a reminder of the power of isolation and time. In the heart of China's Gansu province rise the Zhangye Danxia landforms, mountains so vividly colored, they appear to have been brushed by the hand of an artist. Layers of red, orange, yellow and green sweep across the hills in waves, the result of minerals and sediment compressed and shaped over millions of years by wind, water, and tectonic shifts. At sunrise and sunset, the colors of the Danxia are at their most spectacular. The low light ignites the hills in a blaze of color, while shadows deepen the folds and creases, revealing the intricate patterns etched by time. Trails wind through the landscape, offering ever-changing vistas of surreal beauty. The mountains here are not merely beautiful, they are a testament to the slow, patient artistry of the natural world. Rain and wind have carved the slopes, revealing the story of Earth's ancient past in each band of color. To stand among the Danxia is to witness a living record of geological history. Zhangye. Danxia is a place where time is made visible, where the forces that shape our planet are laid bare in a riot of color and form. It is the perfect conclusion to our journey across Asia's hidden wonders. Across this vast continent, nature reveals some of its most extraordinary creations, each landscape a testament to the breathtaking beauty and power of the natural world. From the tranquil high-altitude lakes of the Himalayas to the alien forests of distant islands, Asia's hidden wonders remind us of the immense scale and diversity of our planet. These places have been shaped by the elemental forces of wind, water, fire, and time, each force leaving its indelible mark, weaving stories in stone, sand, and forest. The deserts sing, the mountains stand as silent sentinels, and forgotten cities are slowly reclaimed by nature. Here, we witness the ongoing dance between creation and erosion, silence and song, life and memory. As we conclude our journey, let us remember that these wonders are both ancient and ever-changing. To explore them is to glimpse the eternal creativity of the earth, and to be humbled by our place within its grand design. Asia's landscapes are not merely places on a map. They are living, breathing testaments to the artistry and enduring power of nature.